Affordable housing is certainly an issue. There are a lot of people who are unsheltered, and they are working, but they are unsheltered because they need an opportunity to have affordable, quality housing that they can live in here in the city. And so we've got to address that issue as well. In addition to that, we've got to make sure that we are expanding programs like Housing First, and making sure that we are getting people who are now on the streets, we get them immediately back into some kind of housing.
Make sure that our officers, our fire department, our EMS all have trained to deal with this. Especially, we've made this step now with a social worker at the police department, but we need to do more. We need to make sure that everybody's trained to deal with this. We need to take advantage of the technology that we have, so we know where all the hot spots are. So now we need to start figuring out if there are better ways for us to deal with those hot spots, reduce those calls, and get better service.
We need a substation that can help anybody that in the neighborhood or any homeless that's wandering around. We need to figure out what are the characteristics of homelessness. Yeah, there's mental, there's also druggies, there's also somebody just having a bad month or a bad year and they lost their house and stuff like that. So there's all kind of categories we can talk to and try to address and give them all the help they need.
We were supplied with a map that shows where our homeless services are. And if you're sitting in your car and you're watching someone who's old enough to be my mother or my grandmother trying to travel around and walk around famously hot Columbia in search of their services, food, and care, that's inhumane. We've got to do a better job. Now, it all goes back to leadership and vision. We've got to make sure that as a city, we are dedicating our services and our resources. So when I look at transitions, when I look at Oliver Gospel, we've got to have a conversation where we look at, are they in their best place, right? Well, we cannot shoehorn our homeless services between our downtown neighborhoods and our central business district.